It's Q&A time!
Hey everyone, I'm Chris.
And I'm Clay.
And you're watching the Chris and Clay vlog on our YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button because we have new videos coming at you twice a week and we live a pretty fun and joy-filled life. So come along for the journey. Join us. What are we doing today, Clay?
We are going to answer some of your questions. So Chris put a little question box up on his Instagram story and y'all asked some questions and we're going to answer them now.
One of the questions was not, what smoothie are you drinking? But I'm drinking, this is not sponsored. We got Smoothie King, that's what they have here in Atlanta, where we currently are.
Y'all, it looks like baby food. Oh, you can't really see it, but I don't want to dump it out. Look at it. It looks like baby food. It actually doesn't taste that bad for all of the veggies and healthy things that are in here.
It has spinach ginger smoothie.
Okay, first of all, how do you spell spinach?
Do I say spinach?
Yes, it doesn't have a G in it. Spinach? I don't even eat vegetables and I know it's not pronounced spinach.
Spinach?
Yeah.
They're similar enough. You say elementary and I say elementary school.
I say elementary school. Anyways, let's answer some questions.
Oh, Shani asked, which one of you is more romantic?
I would say you're more romantic than I am.
Romantic?
It's so romantic. If you don't know that quote, it is from Enchanted. Idina Menzel says it. We'll put it on.
You hit me when you talk. Yes, I would say typically I'm more romantic, but you've gotten more romantic the longer we've been together, which I appreciate.
And you've just plateaued at a fine romantic B flat flat.
Cool. B flat?
B flat.
B flat? Okay, this is going really well.
It's perfect.
Alex asks, tips or advice for a good marriage?
My two things would be honesty and communication. So if something comes up that you're like, hey, you're doing this that is kind of stressing me out or making me uneasy, then like you just tell the person, and having an open communication is very helpful.
Even when you don't have all your thoughts like figured out, you just to say, okay, in this moment I'm feeling stressed and anxious because of this and this, and I don't know how to move forward, so like, can you help me? Or just know where I'm at.
Yeah, this is on my mind, so, and I need your help. Or I don't need anything right now, but I just wanted to let you know, like, this is what I'm going through. So yeah, communicating that with each other.
And don't go to bed angry, that's another thing. We try not to go to bed frustrated with each other, because I mean, frustration and arguments and stuff do happen, so usually ours don't have a lot of substance to them. We're just kind of like frustrated with each other, or frustrated at something else and we're taking it out on each other, but we try not to go to bed angry, so that's helpful.
For sure, for sure.
We have 3 questions in a row. Oh, there's a giant motor outside. 3 questions in a row about Hamilton, so we'll try to answer those really quick. Rachel asks, is Chris performing in Hamilton in Atlanta for a month or so? Yes. I am. I'm here for a month or so. But I'm a swing, which means I understudy multiple parts and I'm not always on stage, so I'm only on certain performances. Like this week I just found out I'm on for a couple shows, so that's pretty exciting.
I get to see him in it.
Yeah, he does.
In the same track that I saw him debut right before the pandemic hit.
Yeah,
so I'm excited to see him again a year
Hopefully I've gotten
and a half
better.
later. You were already perfect.
I'll pay you later. David says, as a swing, how many performances a week do you perform in? Well, I'm in the building every show in case they need me to go on. And then the number of scheduled performances I have just depends on if people are sick that week or have personal days, vacations scheduled, or have personal family situations they have to step away for. So yeah, like this week I'm on starting Thursday, which is exciting. David also asks, what are my odds of seeing you if I buy tickets for the Philip Company? It just depends on when you come, but if you really want to see me, you can always check my dates that I have available. I'll figure out a way to post those on social media. So yeah, just follow along and we will be sure to post whenever we are. When we're in shows, we'll post when we have dates coming up.
Somebody said, we can clearly see that you love each other so much. Do you even argue? Yes?
Yeah.
I'm sassy, and he's
pretty perfect, so... No, I'm short sometimes as well. Yeah, we argue sometimes.
Yeah.
Like every couple probably does. We work to resolve them as quickly as we can, and usually we're like getting ready to go somewhere, and we're running late, and we think it's the other person's fault or something like that. And we get really frustrated, really frustrated, and then the second we see our friends, we pop the balloon of anger and we're fine. So, not sure if that's the healthiest, but we do argue usually like when we're running late or something.
Yeah, running low on time and stressed. Someone asked, how are you guys managing a long distance relationship while you're on tour? We actually just did a vlog about that. So if you want to click, which way do you put them on? If you want to click right above me, you can click and watch that, and we talk all about long distance relationships.
Where's it up here? Wherever it pops up, click on it.
Boop boop.
I don't remember.
Topher asked, non-vaccinated people working in the theater world, thoughts?
Well, as of the day we're filming this, the FDA has approved Pfizer for non-emergency use, because I guess they approved it thus far just for like emergency situations, like now. But as of today, it's just FDA approved, so it's recommended for everyone. I think it's 16 and up. So now that it's FDA approved, no one really has an excuse, I think, not to get vaccinated. They've given millions of COVID shots around the world with like 0.000 whatever percent of people having side effects. So those chances are far, far less than you having severe reactions to getting COVID. Whenever you are a performer or a director or someone working backstage at a show, your job kind of relies on people coming to see you perform that art form. And large crowds just cannot gather together during the pandemic without taking certain precautions. And one of those precautions you can take is getting vaccinated. So if you're not vaccinated and you have the ability to, right now, you're just selfish. The FDA says it's safe to do it. So if you're just choosing not to, I don't really think you should be working in theater, because theater is about, having empathy for others and creating a safe environment for us all to learn and grow together. And if you're not willing to do your part to keep us safe, then I don't really think you should be involved in the theater anymore.
Hi, girl. Adam asked how to stay motivated and follow your dream. How do you stay motivated?
I think it depends on what phase of my life I'm in. Like, what motivates me now and these days are not what motivated me in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We've both been pretty fortunate. Things that once motivated us, like, I want to be on Broadway, so I need to take dance classes and sing, yada, yada, yada. Maybe that's not what motivates me to get up in the morning now, and that's okay. But I still could probably afford to take more dance classes and sing more. But now that I'm getting to do that as my job, other things motivate me. So I figure out what my new goals are and what I'm working towards. Right now with Hamilton, which is an awesome job I'm so thrilled to be a part of, it's hard being away from Clay a lot of the time. But what motivates me right now is that we want to have kids, and so saving for the expenses of bringing children into the world or adopting and giving the kids a safe and loving home and a great education. Those are things that are motivating me right now. So on days when it's hard to be away from Clay, I just remind myself that I'm saving money for that. That's one example of something that motivates me. What motivates you?
Seeing shows motivates me. So whenever I get to see theater, like I got to see the invited dress of Hamilton the other night, and seeing that was like, oh my gosh, I want to take more dance classes. I want to take voice lessons. I want to get better. In the Broadway community, the caliber of talent is very high. So to
already so talented, so talented.
You're very sweet. So to stay at the best you can be, you need to be constantly learning and staying in class. So getting to see shows and being reminded that all of my peers are so freaking talented, to say I need to be as good as them. And I get to see him in Hamilton this week, so I'm super excited to see him.
It's crazy!
I'm excited. But yeah, that keeps me motivated.
Best advice you received before your wedding, about the wedding day, I assume. We were told to eat. Make sure you eat food at your wedding, because you often get so busy you don't have time to eat. And we sat down, we had a full feast. So it was everyone's eating at once. We chose not to have a sweetheart table at our reception and to sit with our wedding party. Mm-hmm. And that was great because we got to eat and talk to them, and it was great, and people weren't coming up as much. So I'm gonna say make sure you eat at your reception, because that advice was so great. And now I can pass it on to all of you who maybe having weddings in the future. What's the best advice someone gave you?
I would say to kind of prioritize all of the expenses for your wedding day. So what is most important to you? What should I splurge on, and what can I get away with not spending as much money on? For flowers, we repurposed the flowers that were on our arbor onto the centerpiece of our table, doing it as cost effectively as you can, and find vendors that are willing to work with you and in a cost-effective way, and not just because the word wedding is on the event that it's going to be hiked up price-wise.
Prices are so expensive.
Yeah.
You were asked, how difficult was it for you to accept yourself as a gay person? Both of our journeys were quite different. It took me a lot longer to come around to it than Clay did. But for me, once I met Clay and fell in love with him, that's what really led to me accepting who I am. That's the thing for me. We also made a full vlog about our coming out story. So if you haven't checked that out, we go in depth about both of our situations and how different they were, and how times where they were similar, and how our love led us, to be more truthful about who we are, to ourselves and each other and the world. So yeah, check that vlog out if you want to hear the full story. What are some things that bring you two together?
Airplanes, Ubers.
No, my gosh, you're so stupid. We love Disney. We love that whole genre of films and theme parks and stuff. We also have similar interests with theater and Broadway.
We like going on vacation together. We like
Yeah, we
exploring, traveling.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that bring us together. We also like connecting with all of you and like entertaining you all, whether it's vlogs or Instagram posts, things like that. So yeah, we have a lot of... Well, our camera died, so to the iPhone we go. But yeah, we have a lot of shared interests and similar like worldviews. We want to make the world a better place. So, love you.
I love more.
Where is your favorite place you have traveled to? That's also tough. We've been really fortunate.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
Lake Como in Italy was gorgeous. We just went to Europe, and those vlogs are on the way. We filmed a ton for you, so stay on the lookout for those. There's just a lot of footage to go through, so stand by.
Yep.
But Lake Como was one of my favorite spots we've been to.
For sure. I mean, getting to go to London was so cool, and like seeing stuff on the West End, seeing like what we do in another country was like really cool to experience for sure.
Yeah, and also we had a great time in Mexico with Michael and Matt, and that vlog's a lot of fun. If you don't follow Michael and Matt, they're some amazing guys from Portland, Oregon, and we went to go to Mexico with them in the spring. Portland, Oregon?
Oregon.
Oh my gosh, here we go again. Origami, get me out.
Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. Oregon. How do you pronounce Oregon? We're actually out of time for the day, so we're going to save the rest of the questions and do a Q&A part 2 maybe next week. Yeah. So thanks everybody for watching. Yeah. Again, please follow my husband and I on social media, as well as click the subscribe button because we have new videos.
Every Tuesday and every Friday. I thought we were sharing that.
Oh.
Cool. Great. Every Tuesday and every Friday.
We're going to practice that. Go have an awesome day, make your world a better place, and we'll see you real soon.
Bye.
Bye.